The car dealership rolled back the odometer. I found the real mileage and sued for odometer fraud, treble damages. The car dealership sold me a used SUV, claiming it only had 40,000 miles. When the transmission failed, I found the real mileage was 140,000 miles. They stole $10,000 from me, but because of one ruthless federal law, I sued for odometer fraud and won $50,000 in treble damages. I was looking for a reliable SUV. I found a beautiful 3-year-old model at a local dealership, Prime Auto. The salesman, Mark, showed me the pristine dashboard, 40,000 miles. I paid $25,000, believing I had a low-mileage gem. 6 months later, the transmission completely failed. My mechanic was stunned. "This transmission looks like it's been driven hard for over 100,000 miles, he told me. I immediately checked the history. The dealership had only provided a clean title certificate showing 40,000 miles, but I looked deeper. I pulled the vehicle history report using the VIN number. There, buried deep in the maintenance log from 2 years prior, was a record from an oil change shop, 138,000 miles. The dealership had knowingly rolled the odometer back by nearly 100,000 miles. This was a felony crime under the Federal Odometer Act. I hired a consumer protection lawyer. We didn't waste time negotiating. We went straight to federal court. My lawyer explained the power of the law. If you prove odometer fraud, the victim is entitled to treble damages, meaning 3 times the actual damages, plus attorney's fees. My actual damages were the difference between what I paid, $25,000, and what the SUV was truly worth with 140,000 miles, totaling $10,000. The defense attorney tried to argue it was an accidental reading error in the paperwork, but my lawyer had an ace up his sleeve. The dealership was required to sign an odometer disclosure statement explicitly confirming the mileage was correct. Lying on that document is prima facie evidence of intent to defraud. The judge sided with us. The dealership was forced to pay the $10,000 in actual damages, but the federal law kicked in. $10,000 multiplied by 3 for the treble damages, equaling $30,000. Plus, they were forced to pay all my legal fees, which amounted to another $20,000. The total judgment against the dealership was $50,000. They tried to cheat me out of $10,000, and it cost them 5 times that amount. I used the money to buy a new, honest car, and I got to watch Prime Auto face a massive federal fine on top of my settlement. I could have just taken the $10,000 and been quiet, but the dealership lied to hundreds of people. When facing a greedy corporation that committed federal fraud, do you believe the punishment should always be financial destruction through treble damages, or should the law be more lenient? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.